Three's a party.
Yes, girl.
Hello. Welcome to the Glow Crazy Podcast. We are your hosts, Grace and Jamie.
I'm Grace.
I am Jamie. Happy Selfcare Sunday. Woo, woo. We are very happy that you're tuning in today. If you're new here, welcome. It is such a pleasure to meet you. If you have been with us before, drum roll, we have a weekly gift for you.
And this gift this week will be from my lovely mother. Hi.
My gosh, what? What is?
No, it's not upside down.
It's a hatching turtle.
I love turtles. I love turtles. Oh my gosh.
Enjoy. That's a great gift for our viewers.
That is,
I thought they would love it.
that's so cute. Where are we all gonna put it? Everybody comment down below where you're gonna put it in your house.
Yes, we're gonna put your new hatching turtle.
So please make sure you subscribe down below to get a gift from us each and every single week. The video version, of course, is on YouTube and Spotify. Audio version on Apple. Do not forget your Glow Crazy merch. You can shop for it on Etsy. Yes. I also have our little baby tea here. Oh, cutesy. Everybody go check her out soon. She's cooking.
Yes.
Soon. But grab your merch. We could glow extra crazy together and let's get started.
Get into this thing, girl.
Okay, so of course we have our lovely Grace's mother here with us. Grace, you're so kind. For brief introduction before we get into our question of the week, so it can make sense.
Sounds good. Well, everybody, this is my beautiful mother. If you couldn't tell, we are not sisters. People keep, getting very confused. I know I just said last night to the bartender I was very ashamed to admit she is my mother because she looks so much better than I do, obviously.
He just wanted to hit it.
Yeah, that's it. And girl, that one. But yeah, my mom is here visiting me in Georgia, and I'm just so happy to have her here in person because she is one of our biggest fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
So proud of you, girls.
Number one supporter in the chat. Okay, good. So then this would make sense. So our question of the week, what is a beauty or skincare habit that your mama has passed down to you over the years?
And that's a good one. Do you have one that comes to mind, Jamie?
No, I have taught my mom all the beauty things that I've ever found out.
That's kind of our relationship here as well. I will say, though, I'll never forget, and I've mentioned this on the pod before, we were standing in my childhood home in the hallway next to the linen closet, and I said, Mom, what's one thing? Like, what's one beauty thing that, like, I should know? What should I be doing? And she said, always moisturize, but always moisturize your neck. That's important.
Yep. Yeah, that is important. Yeah.
Do you have
that my mother passed on to me? My mother never leaves the house without showering, doing a full face of makeup, doing her hair. So no, she didn't pass that on to me because I have no problem not showering. Sorry, for a few days. I'll wash my face, but I don't put makeup on. I very rarely wear makeup.
You don't need it.
Love you.
Yeah. Those are all solid, very valid.
Right? Yeah, different generational practices here. So you guys, let us know what your mother figure, your aunts, your grandma, anybody in your life has taught you, has passed down to you their knowledge, because we need to know. And everyone else needs to know who's reading the comments. Pass on that wisdom.
What if we learned something new?
What if?
Please teach
You guys
me.
could teach us.
Yeah, please. So this episode is going to be all about reflecting on beauty trends in the past and how we've evolved throughout the years, because I think that's everybody is always constantly evolving, and the beauty industry is constantly evolving. Trends are going in and out like freaking nothing.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about that today. And it's funny that my mom mentioned that about my Nana. You know, she always puts on her full face makeup. She does her hair. She showers every day to make sure she is pristine before leaving the house.
Even to get the mail.
Queen.
Even to get the mail. Yeah.
As
And
she said.
right?
You never know who you're gonna bump into in your driveway.
You really never know. It's funny because my mom, growing up, was always very much so a tomboy. She was a skater girl. You know, she was not following trends. She did not that she didn't care. That's not the right verbiage, but it
Didn't
just
care.
wasn't something that interests her.
Yeah.
And it's funny now because I myself am a licensed esthetician and I'm very in the beauty world. And my little sister is currently in cosmetology school. So it's funny how it's like it skipped a generation.
Big time. So my sister takes very good care of herself and is more like my mother.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Just me.
Well, my mother is a very hardworking nurse. She is an emergency room nurse. Of course, that is evolving as time goes on, and where she's working in the hospital, she's freaking everywhere. But, you know, my Aunt Kathleen, she's a teacher. You know, she goes to school, she wears, I'm sure, a different outfit every day and makes herself look nice for school.
She always looks nice.
Where my mom is like, mascara is not a priority. You know?
Oh my gosh. Wait, happy Nurses Week? Is
Yes,
it not Nurses
you.
Week right now?
Thank you.
Yes. I believe it was
Nice.
last week, but it counts. It counts.
Yeah, it counts. Oh my God, I have to tell my mom Happy Nurses Week. I didn't realize it was this week or last week.
Yeah, I actually, when she was about to come down, I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't wish you a happy Nurses Week. I'm so sorry. We're celebrating now, though. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's jump into some trends. But you know what? The first trend that I think that we should absolutely talk about, eyebrows.
Yes, girl. It's like
How
she's
many
reading our minds.
like how many clients come into you daily and have super thin brows because they just over tweezed them back in the day in the 90s and the early 2000s and have just been like, can you please fix my brows? It's too thin, they're not growing in. And it's like
It's like a daily occurrence, or like the sperm brows, where it's like
yeah,
the big round here and then it just tapers off to nothing. It's very Was that something that happened to you, or were you? Yeah, she just didn't really.
No, because I didn't do any of that. I did wax my brows to get rid of the strays down here, but I didn't go for the thin brows. I never colored in my brows. I never, I just started doing that now.
How's it going? How's your journey going?
It's going good. Like that's the one thing I do before work. I do my brows. And I just started that, I would say, within the past year. Remember, I'm old. It took me this long to start doing them.
What?
Yeah.
Talking about old, our age.
Right? Like, come on.
What?
I know I grew up doing my Nana's brows. I would tweeze. I would tweeze your brows.
You would?
Yeah, I would. But she has super, super fair skin, very fine hair. So even like right now, her brows are fully grown in.
Fully.
You can't even tell. You can't even tell.
Oh, so you have no brow.
I have them there. They're just blonde.
Yeah, you just can't see. Like, to the trained eye, you can see.
We can see.
To the untrained eye, it's like I can't really tell. In the sunlight,
oh my gosh,
listens.
Let's tint them. Let's tint those brows.
Yes, that's actually so true. We definitely should tint. Oh, yeah. I think that you were a culprit of the
henna.
Henna.
Yeah, I got the henna done.
Oh, at EWC.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a culprit of that.
Oh my gosh. My culprit of that? Were you? Did I do you?
No.
I think maybe Marissa.
Oh. No, Marissa didn't do it.
I wonder who it was.
Jamie, I don't think did you ever do my eyebrows?
Now I don't know. I feel like I did.
No, I don't think you ever did.
Oh, maybe it was Nicole.
Maybe it was Nicole. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the train is coming. So honk, honk. It's about to do one more loud one, I think.
Yeah.
There she is. It's nice to see you again. All right, thank you.
I heard that time.
All right, nice to see you again. All right, goodbye. Okay. So this week we're going to do some eye mask. It's been a while since we've done skincare on the pod, so it's about that time.
Yeah, my eyes need it right now.
And I'm using Butte's eye masks today.
Let me know how you like it. I'm using, I better only put one of these on my under eye.
Yes, girl.
Well, that feels
Instead of
nice,
two.
right?
Oh my god, can't even get it.
Let me know if they're uncomfortable. They may start sliding. You may need to adjust a little
Okay.
bit because we're sitting up.
True.
And if they're driving you crazy, we can take them off.
What are you guys doing while you're down there?
Yesterday we did a dolphin tour.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
We had a great
What?
It was awesome. Yeah, we
A
went
dolphin tour?
Tybee Island. We went there. We on a whim booked a dolphin tour. And
Oh my gosh.
literally didn't even read the reviews. Just booked it the morning of, went, and it was just the most fun experience. I think that we were the life of the party.
Oh yes, we were.
Oh my, of course, I believe that.
We were dancing, we didn't need any drinks or anything. We were just and every time we saw a dolphin, we couldn't point because they're people point to everything. Okay, it's don't trick us and point, and we're gonna think you see a dolphin when it's just a cloud, So we'd have to do this.
Nice.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
And one last thing about the dolphin tour, since Jamie, you made a mistake by asking me about it.
Best mistake of my life.
But they had this little contest where they were if you get we're gonna play a game. Here are the rules of the game. You have to take a selfie with a dolphin. It doesn't matter if it's a good selfie or not, but we have to be able to see some part of a dolphin in the background, and then you have to go up to the first mate or whatever she was.
Yeah.
Do a Ric Flair scream, woo, and give her a high five. I literally did within 30 seconds. I got a selfie, did my Ric Flair scream, gave her a high five, and I got a little charm because of it. What can I say?
That is so incredible.
Yes, I was very proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, that's a lot of hard work.
It was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And then we played bingo last night.
Oh yeah, it was so fun.
I saw that on your story.
It was really fun. It was a good time.
Did you win? Did anybody win?
I did win. I did win an extra card.
Yeah, they
First one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we thought that we were winning an iPad, but we didn't realize. I guess
We didn't listen. We didn't listen.
It was a full. You had to black out the whole card. So she's like, bingo!
And it was
she runs up.
It was 5 numbers in, and I'm like, bingo!
And people are like,
no, sit down. Sit down.
Oh my god. This crazy lady.
But yeah, it's been fun so far. Now I work today and tomorrow, so we'll be hanging out a little bit, and I think we're going to El Real tonight. Hell yeah!
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. Okay, fun.
Let's go.
Wow, you guys are really packing in these Monday through Friday trips. I love it.
To Savannah yesterday. We walked around.
Yes,
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Did some shopping.
Cute.
It was fun. That's where she got her hatch turtle. That is now all of yours.
Yep.
All of your. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That was our gift. But that's exciting. Fun little week you guys are having.
Super fun. Super fun. I'm psyched about it.
Yeah.
Already fun.
All right.
Let's get into some questions. Yes.
All right. So where should we start?
So one thing that I wanted to touch on, because we mentioned when we were planning the episode, since my mom was always a little bit more, she wasn't obsessed with beauty growing up. We were going to kind of talk about skin, hair, makeup, all those things. And the first thing that I want to touch on is the way that you dried your hair in high school. Now, my mother, and I'm going to insert a picture. I will. She had hair like Merida from Brave, curly, red, long hair, absolutely freaking gorgeous. I envy her. I did not get the curls that she had. My little sister did, though. She was very lucky.
True, right.
So give the little spiel about how you dried your hair.
So just so you know, behind the whole scene, I was a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard since I was 15 years old. And I had a lot of friends, and we used to hang out every night. So basically, my shower was jumping in the pool. And then I would put on my Bath and Body Works Country Apple moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we're driving, I would put my head out the window so my hair would dry.
Oh my gosh.
And maybe I put on a little lip gloss, and I was done. I was ready for the night.
Talk about air drying.
Yeah, it's such a slay.
It was the best diffuser. My curls were gorgeous back then. Gorgeous. I think it was a mixture of the chlorine, the leftover suntan lotion, and just the natural air.
Or just luck in jeans.
Could have been that.
Might not work for everyone, but it definitely worked for her.
Was your hair super frizzy, or did it just look like perfect? It just looked
It was
luminous.
corkscrew curls. Beautiful. I wish I
Wow.
had that now.
It's just like
What
Claire.
the heck?
Just like my sister Claire. Just like stunning, perfect curls.
Oh my gosh.
Not
So
fair.
you didn't
I'm away from
put
it.
Yeah, when she got pregnant with me, I always say I wish I could say I stole them, but I just destroyed them.
But I still
Yeah, oh my God, you really did. You really took your mom's hair beauty away. What the heck? Put it back. Oh my,
Sweet.
so you didn't use a lot of heat on your hair or
never.
anything ever?
Well, I don't want to say never ever because a few times I used an actual iron to sometimes iron out the curls. I would use
Okay.
hair relaxer,
Ooh,
but the
okay.
old school chemical type. I tried that a few times, and then I remember like one of the guys that I was dating at the time said, "I like your hair curly better," and I'm like, "Oh, now I have to wait until all this relaxer's out because that stuff it was all chemicals. It really destroyed your hair. It wasn't like the keratin or anything. It was
Mm-hmm.
really bad
Oh
stuff."
gosh.
Yeah, so I did that once, but no,
Were
never.
those, was that super popular to do that to your hair back then? To like not, but like
No, well,
chemically
I
straighten it?
I think I was one of the only people I knew with really curly hair like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know a lot of people with curly hair.
See, you could imagine what her school experience was like.
Yeah. My friends had frizzy hair. Big hair was in then though. You have to remember the big
Yeah.
80s hair, Aquanet, all that was the style.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
So if they had the curls, they
Oh,
were really just frizzing them out. You wanted frizzy hair.
yeah. Oh God, we're so boring now.
Oh no, we really are. And she wanted to do she was gonna style her hair today, and I said, girl, go all natural. Let's twin today, because now our textures are very similar.
Yeah.
As you know, I've filled her curls. But yeah.
If you were to style your hair today, what would you have done?
I have one of those air stylers.
Oh, what's that?
It like curls your hair. Oh my god, it's great.
Is it like the Revlon brush?
Yeah, no, it's not like the Revlon brush. It's like the oh, Dyson makes it also. I don't have the Dyson one. I got, the Hackle off Amazon. But you just put it in and it kind of
Better.
like grabs your hair and curls it.
Oh,
And it does like these
the
beautiful curls.
air wrap thing.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
an air wrap? Oh,
Air
okay.
wrap. Air
I
wrap.
do know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I love it. And Claire just got one. And it does everything. Hers is really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're having a sale at her
That's so
school,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
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 Of course they were.
Right. But yeah, I thought that was such a funny little insight to like how she did her hair growing up, and it kind of reflects what her style was.
Yep.
She didn't take it too seriously. She was just trying to have fun, have a good time.
Get out.
Nope.
Going.
Perfect. Yeah. No, I love it. So has your hair care routine, I'll say that loosely, changed at all? Or are you still that more
Tremendously.
natural?
No, it's changed. It has changed tremendously. I now take
Oh,
care of my hair.
oh.
I would say probably in the past 20 years, I really, started taking care of it. But then I also had to start dyeing my hair because I did go gray. I had to help the color. I don't want to say dyeing. I had to help the color because I did go gray early. I started going gray early, just at the roots.
Because of me.
Mhm.
But,
Again.
I definitely condition more. I also got out of the habit of, when I was younger, I never washed my hair. It was, like I said, it was the chlorine, it was being in the pool. I worked every day.
Hmm.
So it was all about that. But then I used to wash my hair every day
Hmm.
and condition it every day. Now I stop that. And it's usually like every 3 to 4 days I wash it. And then I'm good with products. I use products in my hair. But I'll usually the first day I'll let it go natural. And then it's the second day, then I'll do the heat to use the air wrap and stuff like that. Hair wrap? What do you call it?
Air wrap.
Air wrap.
Air
Yeah.
wrap? Air
Yeah.
wrap, I think. Could be wrong.
So you would say that growing up, it kind of beauty, hair, like makeup, skincare kind of felt more like an unnecessary chore than something that you had to do.
Correct. I felt it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Lip gloss
I don't
was about
blame
it.
you.
little bit of lip
Yeah.
gloss.
Even to this day. And I'm not saying that skincare is unnecessary, because skincare is totally necessary, but I find the makeup is unnecessary. I use less. I use, I do my eyebrows every day now. Even before I go to work, I definitely put my brows on. But I only wear mascara if I am going out, meaning I'm going out for the night.
Mm-hmm.
If
Out on
I'm,
the town.
yeah, if I'm just like going, if I'm going to the movies, I'm not going to put mascara on.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to the store, I'm not going to put it on. But if I'm going out to dinner, if I'm meeting friends, if I'm going out for a few drinks, I'll put mascara on. For some reason, mascara does not come off of me easily.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm talking like you use the eye makeup remover, and it's still there the next day. And it's like 2 days
What?
later, I'm still using that stuff to take it off. So, and I don't want to scrub my eyelashes off.
It
Right.
must be a ginger thing.
Yeah.
Gingers
So
are weird.
And it
What?
stains under my eye. So I hate wearing it.
How? Wait, how? What are you using to remove it?
Sometimes I use just regular cleanser, but I also have stuff that is like eye makeup remover.
And it doesn't come off?
It doesn't come off.
I think
What
micellar
the
water, is that what you use?
No, it's actually called like eye makeup
Oh.
remover. It's like I forgot who makes it. I'll have to send a picture
Yeah.
of it. I don't have it with me because I didn't bring mascara.
Yeah, so then you didn't break the eye makeup remover. That makes sense.
You don't need it here. The humidity,
Traveling light.
it's been gorgeous. It's not even humid at all. It's great for the hair down here right now. So, but I'm not
I
bringing
bet.
mascara. It's gonna be too humid and it's gonna be all over my eyes.
Yeah.
That happens to me too.
Yeah.
It bleeds all over my eyes. Like,
Worst. Like the line in like a little fine line here, a
yes.
line of black. Oh, it's so
Oh,
annoying.
drives me
It's so
crazy.
annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But I can't believe your mascara takes like 18 business days to come off of your skin. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Hence why she doesn't use it.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
not worth
no,
it.
completely fair. Yeah. Hmm. All right. So, did you have any go-to products at all besides your lip gloss? Any
Oh,
go-to moisturizer or anything?
not for my face or anything, but I would use the Bath and Body Works Country Apple. They only had like three
Yeah.
scents back in the day, only like three. So I liked Country Apple, and I used to use that moisturizer all the time. And if I was home showering, I would use their body wash.
What were the other scents? Now I'm
Like
curious.
honeysuckle, which was actually really good. That I think that if they had that now, I probably would like it. But Country Apple was my go-to, and I think it was like Sweet Pea or something like that was the other one. And I think that one's still around.
Yeah, I know that one.
Mm.
Reminds me of middle school. I feel like I could smell it right now.
Yeah. Now I
They all
try and
smell
stay
good.
away from it. Like I do like their which one is it? It's spearmint and
Is it the-
eucalyptus.
yes.
Yeah, I like the stress reliever one, but I kind of stay away from there.
Because she
Makes
knows
sense.
better.
Yeah, I know better now.
She knows better.
You know better, of course. Do you like a lot of products with fragrance in it? Like, do you like to smell good?
I do like to smell good. A lot of times I'll add my own fragrance. Like I'll put essential oil in. I like a certain essential oil that I'll mix in with my stuff.
She's a lavender
kind?
gal.
Lavender and my China Rain.
China Rain.
Patchouli.
Oh,
Girl,
Yeah.
you got to go to the soapbox downport.
Oh yeah.
Go get your China Rain. It
Ooh.
smells so good. And it's
Love it.
funny because when we were on the cruise with Corey, I'm like shaking the table with my elbow. We were on the cruise with Corey and his parents, and you and his mom hugged, and one of you said to the other, like,
Oh, she said to me.
yeah, she was like, oh my God, you smell so good. And she was like,
What are you
"Thanks."
wearing?
Yeah, she's like, thanks, China Rain. She's like, I'm wearing China Rain.
God.
Yeah. And from the same store.
So random.
No way.
Whenever she comes up, she goes there and gets it.
Yeah.
Which I meant to bring her some.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. And what does it smell? I have to know what it smells like now.
It's just clean, very clean smelling.
I like clean. I
Yeah.
really like clean.
If you
Oh,
find
I
a shop
love
down
that.
port, you got to stop by, get that China Rain.
Any place
Yeah, I
that
have
sells
to.
like those oils will have it, but they have the best smelling one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so curious now.
I love that store too.
Oh.
Now, do you remember the first beauty product that you used?
Or a staple memory.
It was probably like a lip gloss.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like a clear lip gloss. Like
Yeah, something basic.
yeah, and I still use clear lip gloss.
Love.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. What about the tanning lotion you were talking about?
Oh, suntan. So I didn't use sunscreen. I used suntan lotion. And there is a big difference between screening and lotion. Like one of them is letting a lot more stuff in.
Mhm.
Remember, I'm a redhead, freckles, out in the sun for 10 hours a day, working on a lifeguard stand. was not very good. Every year my feet got Memorial Day weekend. I couldn't walk because my feet would be so burnt because you always forgot to
Oh,
top of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Everybody still does.
Yeah. And I remember growing up too, I would always use like the SPF 7, like those dark bottles. It was just like the oil. Like SPF was not even,
Oh, it didn't matter.
it wasn't
Yeah,
even.
it didn't
You could get your
exist.
arm before you get your tan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
don't listen
yeah.
to that. Do
No,
not listen to that.
Bad advice.
I know.
Once,
Guilty as charged, but bad advice.
once she had to cut a bathing suit off me when I was like in elementary or middle school because I got sun poisoning.
Oh, at the beach.
Yeah.
Yep, because she
Oh
wouldn't come out of
my.
the water. So that was on her though, because she was swimming for 10 hours out in Heather Hills, and I couldn't get her out of the water. 10 hours she
Well,
stayed in there.
that sounds like it was your choice, Grace.
So she was in the bed the whole entire day,
Oh, it
sun
was
poisoning. It was horrible. I felt so bad for her.
And I was
Not
very-
bad enough I was going to leave, but yeah, I felt really bad.
Yeah.
But when it was like
Yeah.
a swim, like a literal like for swimmers, like
Yeah.
like athletes. I was wearing that kind of bathing suit, and it
Oh
had to be
gosh.
cut off my body. It was bad.
Mm.
I learned.
I don't think I've ever gotten sun poisoning, actually.
It's not fun.
It's not.
You know, I've gotten blisters from sunburn, but not like really, really bad. But oh my God.
Both my girls tan. They both get very, very dark.
Yeah.
When they were little, and I was always so worried about putting suntan lotion on them.
Yeah.
And I would forget about myself because the Italian and the Puerto Rican needed it more than the Irish mom.
Yeah. Right. Right. Obviously. When did you now do you wear sunscreen every day or?
So, since I started watching you guys, I do use sunscreen every day on my face.
Good.
Yeah, and when I am outside, like if I know I'm going to be outside for a prolonged time, I use it all over my body.
Okay, good. Good. Nice.
That's.
But thank you, girls.
You're welcome.
We help you glow
listen.
crazy.
You do.
Of course, always helping.
You know what I do remember when I was younger too was I think it came back out where they had colored mascaras, like blue and green mascaras. And
I was wearing bright blue mascara last night.
Ah! And I remember like when we used to go to raves and stuff, like all that, like they would be wearing all that, and not my thing.
It's in again. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
it's
remember
not
middle
in, then
school.
I'm making it in.
With black eyeliner inside your eye.
Oh.
And then everybody would get this goop of black, and
Yeah. I remember growing up.
Still happens.
You'd have to light your eyeliners to make it like liquid.
Yeah.
Oh God, terrible.
Yeah.
I remember Claire's brother's girlfriend with the blue on her waterline. She always had blue. Christina. She always had blue on her waterline. It's just like that was her thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, that never. I don't think that ever went out. That still happens. I mean, there's brown mascara, green, blue. There's every single color. I love blue.
But it was back in, I'm talking about the 80s. And believe me, in the 90s. And then like maybe during the rave scene and stuff like that, they were wearing it. And now it's probably back again. I'm sure. I don't think the rave scene ever actually went away. It just went underground more. Or maybe I came above the ground more.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah. They're still under there.
In that same sort of track, are there any trends that you took part in or like kind of look back and you're like, damn, why did I do that? Or anything that you questioned as they were happening?
Oh, any trends that I questioned while they were happening. A trend that's still going on now is the eyelash extensions, those big ones, like big thick ones. I don't mind if you put a few on and it looks natural, but those big clunky ones, I think it's disgusting. I think it's an effect on your face. And how do you see, like how you're ruining the purpose of what eyelashes are for.
That's true. And I feel like some people, like you could get brow blindness, you could get tan blindness, lash blindness. Like it's so possible once you get started, you go down the rabbit hole. Oh. And hey, like if that's your thing, that's awesome. Loving that for you. You feel like your best self. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't think I personally got into any trends because I kind of just been like, basic my whole life with that stuff. But Maybe I didn't. I just don't realize it. My friends might know better than me.
Yeah,
I don't.
also went in.
Maybe just the grunge. Maybe I'm just grunge. Maybe that.
Yeah,
That's a trend.
My
That's a
trend.
beauty trend.
yeah. That's the
Do you ever look back at old pictures and you're like, oh my God, I remember when we all did that and it was like a specific old school thing?
No, because we were a motley crew. We really
Mm.
were. I mean, we were a bunch of squids, they would call us. Like all the girls and guys that hung out. We were, skater chicks, surfer chicks, and guys, and a few people. I mean, I did shave the back of my head, like just underneath. But I mean,
Whoa.
nobody could really see that. A
That's
few of the
cool.
people I was friends with were like punky people, but nobody really did. Well, I never did anything extreme. So,
And Aileen, did she have micro bangs?
yes,
And like
yeah.
short black hair micro bangs. Like that
Yeah.
was the kind of vibe I feel like
Yeah.
that your
Baby
people.
bangs.
Yeah, I never did it though.
Yeah, but like it was like that was what you were. That was
Around
your circle.
my circle. Yeah.
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 Mhm.
So freaking cool.
Baby bangs. Baby bangs are awesome.
Right?
Yeah, I really wish I could pull that off.
My sister just got bangs and I love them
Oh,
on
they
her.
look so good.
Right?
Not baby bangs though.
No.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
had baby
So
bangs.
close.
Pop-ups maybe give you baby bangs when
Oh
you were
yeah.
little.
When I was little, that's good beauty advice from Pop-Ups.
Pop-ups. I took Pop-ups advice. And then he cursed them.
So I guess that's technically a weird beauty trend that you questioned as I was practicing them, even though it wasn't my own doing.
No, as my father was practicing them for you. Make his life easier.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I remember when I was in middle school, my mom was a guest at a wedding. And she said she never really did her makeup. Like that was not really her thing. She didn't really know how to apply makeup. And she had me, I had to have been like 10 because we were still in Rocky Point. I did her full face of makeup. She trusted a 10-year-old to do her full face of makeup.
Oh, that was probably Aunt Eileen's wedding too.
Yeah.
I would.
And
I would do the same thing.
Wait, who's going to do better? Her or me? Even at the age of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
You had
watching
the confidence.
tutorials. I was watching
Yeah.
YouTube tutorials, so I guess it kind of made sense.
Who picked it up faster?
Right?
Oh my God, a full face of wedding. That's awesome.
I know. I mean, it's bold. I guess I did a good job. I mean, looking back at pictures, I'm sure it looks great.
Oh,
Imagine we look
gorgeous.
back, it's like Pikachu.
The blue, big, thin brows, the massive amount of blush.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just such a good memory. I feel like it was one of the catalysts that launched me into the world of beauty. Now, did you ever experiment with makeup growing up? I guess not.
No. I never did. Never, like on other people.
Other people, yourself.
No.
Yeah.
There was nothing really to like go by. Like we didn't have YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were books about it, but that's not something that we were going to waste our money on. Magazines, I didn't waste my money. I was saving my money for 40s. So there wasn't, that wasn't happening. I remember when I was little, I can remember putting curlers in my father's hair.
Oh.
Yeah, he would let us do that. He was good like
that. That's fun. Yeah.
But that was, never. No, I would never play with my mother's makeup.
Oh,
no way.
She would let me play with makeup.
Yeah.
That was literally my next question. Was did you ever play with your mom's makeup?
No.
Huh. Did you ever try on your mom's shoes?
Yes, my mother had these heels. They were like wooden heels. They were brown and they were like probably like my mother's used to be like 5'10", 5'11", so they were like 5-inch heels, and they were like these wooden heels, and they were just open toe, and they had like a thick platform. And I remember walking around in those, and I couldn't wait to get older to wear them. Yeah.
Did you end up wearing them?
No.
What?
And you still won't catch me in heels. Very rare. Like if I have to wear heels, it's for a short time. I have flip-flops in my bag. Yeah.
I remember that. And then when we went to my cousin's wedding in Charlotte, she broke one of her heels, right? When you were walking in the city?
When I was walking in the ceremony, like in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh my, I was
flip-flops.
Oh, thank God you had flip-flops. I'd be so mad.
Yeah, and then I had to get surgery on my knee. Like I tore my meniscus from it.
So we will not be wearing heels.
No. Oh no. Were you walking on grass? Oh my gosh.
No, no, my shoes were like they were dress shoes that I loved. I loved it. These were like my go-to dress shoes.
Yeah.
But I think they lived a good life.
Oh,
They went out with a vengeance.
They did.
they really did. Yeah. All right. I like this one. What is something you think the people tend to overthink when it comes to beauty and self-image? And I want to ask this because of how confidently natural you always have been, clearly.
Aw. Again, I think that less, like, I know this is like a big saying, like less is more. You don't need to have a full face on to live life. Go enjoy your life. And I'm not saying like some people enjoy doing all that. You enjoy doing it, you go for it. But really get out there, embrace life. And you're gonna, like you don't need all of this to be you.
Mm,
You don't need to be contoured 24/7. You need to really just experience it. Like life is going to bring you so much more joy if you're not focused on what's on here. You need, does that make sense? Like what's on
yes.
your face. I mean, you got to take care of your face and your skin, but you don't have to dress it up. You don't have to paint a portrait. Just enjoy your life. Accentuate what you have.
Yes. I feel for people who worry
Same.
about, they get into a relationship and then they're worried about like waking up in the morning and like they're going to see your real face. Like that's not a good way to live.
No.
Embrace your natural beauty. And again, if you love makeup, that is so cool.
Yes.
Keep rocking it. Keep doing your avant-garde sick looks. That's so badass. But if you feel like it's a chore, you feel like you're rushing in the morning and it's not something you're enjoying, find something that makes you feel like the best version of yourself.
I work with
Yeah.
this really cool girl, Lori, who does her makeup. She really does such a nice job on her makeup and everything. And she always says to me, I want to do your makeup one day. And I'm like, okay, go for it. Like, I'll play these games. Like, you can do it. I would love for someone to do my makeup because I have no clue what I'm doing. But
my
she's always like, I
gosh.
look at your face and I just want to do something. So do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see you with a full glam.
Yeah. My friend's wedding, I was in the wedding party and I had my like face airbrushed and they did the makeup. That was so cool. They put eyelashes on.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Like that was a good time. But again, the next day taking it all off.
Yeah.
It took like 500 days.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, actually, like one eyelash came off, the other one stayed on. Yeah.
Of course.
So fun.
Beautiful advice. Love
And
it.
it says, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, as if I haven't given her maybe 13 billion lessons.
I know.
But it's okay.
I know,
It doesn't
but
say
I'm
because she
just-
doesn't enjoy it.
That's exactly it. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think about putting blush on. I'm like, I know it has to go there, but then there's something else that goes here, and I need like someone to take me makeup shopping and then write it down on each piece, like what exactly I'm supposed to do with it, and maybe do a tutorial, like video tutorial,
I get that.
and then I could just watch it. But where the hell am I going?
Yeah, I
But I need that.
completely relate to that. I don't know the steps of makeup. I don't know how to apply it. I don't know how to put it on. I don't know how to blend. I don't know what order they go in. I don't know a singular thing about makeup.
Pass the state board.
And that's what
But I
counts.
bet I got my
Cool.
exam done. That's all that matters.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
I get you.
That's completely understandable.
Mhm.
Let's see.
So on that, if you had to live with one product forever, what would it be? I feel like I could guess.
Oh, I want to hear what your guess is.
I'm gonna assume that you're about to say this country apple moisturizer.
No, I stopped that in my 20s.
Okay.
That the one product, if you told me that I could only take one product for the rest of my life, it would have to be a body butter.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that.
So I mean, I'm not going to name a specific one because it's like I use what's on sale, but I'll use all different ones. And again, a body butter, you can always add your own fragrance to. But like I do get very dry, so I use a lot of moisturizer.
She has the softest skin out of everybody, I think, maybe in the whole world. It's
And that's
crazy.
because you're moisturized.
Yeah.
And now I also make sure that I use an oil before I get out of the shower. I use my oil.
Girl. She's been there.
And where is the oil located in your bathroom?
In my shower.
Yeah.
It's under the sink, but when I take my shower, I put it in the shower with me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
I
even,
love to hear
I'm not
that.
even drip dry yet. I mean, turning the water off and putting it on.
That is exactly how it should be. Yep.
I listen.
You listen.
Right now, she's using a really cool product. Not oddly enough, it's actually from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's a vitamin C body butter. It looks
I'm loving it. It's supposed to help with like the crepiness of your skin because I recently lost some weight and it's really creped. My skin has creped, so I'm using that and it feels good. My skin stays really moist now, and I really like it. And it smells good. It's like clementine.
My little skin.
You got this from Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
I'm about to live right near Trader Joe's. I'm a cop that.
I'm so jealous. The closest one is like 2 hours away from me or something.
Oh my!
I brought her down snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
My Trader Joe's Takis.
Nice. That's awesome.
So good. What about, we talked about what people tend to overthink when it comes to beauty and self-image, but is there any specific advice that you would give to young viewers that may be insecure about their looks?
First off, if you're young, like really young, and you're going through changes in your life, your hormones, your skin's this is not the skin you're going to have in a few years. This is all hormonal. You want to do certain steps to like prevent things from getting worse. You want to make sure you drink your water. I'm a big water drinker. I always have been. My kids are big water drinkers. And I think that's why our skin is as good as it is. You want to make sure you're drinking your water, make sure that you're washing your face. And a big thing is changing those pillowcases. Definitely change your pillowcases as often as you can. Wash them. That's another huge one. And don't go crazy with the makeup. Just accentuate what you have. Like you don't have to go crazy. Less is. Oh, I said this already. Yeah. Less is more, but it's so true.
Yeah.
There are some people that are really ugly out there in the world, and they need more. Yeah. But the majority of us are not.
Yeah.
If you're goofy looking, go ahead, cake that shit on.
Yeah. Don't even go outside. Just stay inside.
Everybody's beautiful in their own way.
Yes, I agree.
Oh my god. There's little uggos out there. I don't know,
especially on the inside.
That's what
Yes.
Well, there are some people that are both ugly on the outside and inside.
So be kind and it will reflect on the outside as well. Yes. I believe that. The kind glow.
And I think it's also very important what you're putting into your body. And this is, again, I'm on a whole wellness journey and eating healthier foods that don't have the preservatives. That's going to help your skin. Stay away from like the milk chocolate, the fried food. There's that fatty, even the beefs. You have to be careful with certain beefs. You want to make sure everything, I know now I'm lecturing, but you want to eat the healthier version of those foods, and it's going to make a difference on your skin.
Whole foods.
Yeah.
Less processed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whatever you put in your body is going to reflect on the outside. Of course.
You can still have a burger, just make sure that it's made with the right type of meat, and
you are what you eat.
Yes. What we had for breakfast, do you ask? A huge fruit platter. Yum.
Look at that.
Yes, it was delicious.
Wow. I'm staying at the nicest Airbnb.
The nicest host. A special Airbnb where the host brings you on their podcast.
Yes. I will say last night I did make margaritas with a tahini rim.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Was that your first time having a tahini rim?
No, didn't I have it at the restaurant?
Maybe. Were you here when I discovered that at that restaurant?
Yeah, because I came the week after Jamie.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Girl, and I'm getting one tonight, a watermelon margarita with a tahini rim. Oh my gosh, it changed.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So it's not all Whole Foods, girl, 80-20, but you know.
Hey, I heard watermelon.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So what if Margarita's following it? Who cares?
Yeah, come on, we need to have fun.
Tequila's clean.
Yeah,
tequila's very clean.
It's cleaning my insides. It's alcohol, right? That's kind of how that
clear.
Works.
Yeah,
but that's good advice. I like that advice.
Oh god,
it's good. It's really
good. My kids didn't always listen to me growing up, though, when I would say these things.
Well, kids do listen to their parents.
Exactly.
Period.
I would have much nicer teeth if I would have listened to my parents.
Me too.
You have nice teeth.
We're fake.
That's the one thing I did listen to when I was about my teeth.
Let me tell you, it's like I'm like flossing every day now. It's important. Take care of those teeth, girl.
Yeah.
Yep. That's her whole mouth.
Yep.
Like, that's her whole mouth.
Like, if you're listening to this and you haven't flossed yet today, I can smell your mouth from here. Just saying.
Floss.
No judgment. Just saying.
We listen and we absolutely judge.
Maybe a little.
Just like, yeah, a little bit.
That trend is over, so maybe we judge a little bit.
Yeah, we did that episode already.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting to that time. Do you have any other questions you want to ask? Are we?
Oh my gosh. I don't think so. I think I did ask. I think my most important question was, did you try on your mom's shoes when you were younger?
Because I know I did, and I still
I
did.
did.
Up until I moved out, I think I borrowed new shoes all the time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can borrow their shoes.
There you go.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Any other closing thoughts?
Any thoughts? Anything?
Drink your water. Use your SPF.
Oh
Don't
my
forget
God, and glow crazy.
What is that on there?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh, see,
That's our ending.
it's me now. I do watch every episode.
You could say our final line.
Yes. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, no. Rate this episode 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to this on. A huge shout out and thank you so much for joining our podcast today. This was so fun. Miss Faye, like, how would you like to be introduced to the Glow Crazy listeners? Glow Crazy's mom?
Oh, Glow Crazy's mom.
You could say
Glow
that.
Crazy's mayor of Milfville? Like,
Oh no, I don't want to be a MILF.
You are though.
you don't.
I don't want
It's
to be a
not
MILF.
something
Why?
that it's something that you're chosen to be.
Yeah, it's just something that comes naturally. I'm sorry. That doesn't make you like a woman of the night. It just means that you're hot and you happen to be a mom. Milfville. Welcome, Mayor. It's been an honor to have you.
Yes. We have a mayor fight.
Oh my God.
Well, please check out any other videos that are on the screen. Check out our social media in the description below. Again, shop on Etsy for our merch. And closing thoughts. Yeah, do something that makes you happy today.
Definitely.
What do you have to do?
Drink water. Apply your SPF.
And glow
And glow crazy.